G'day Crustacean Nation, Sir Prawnaut here with another video. Today I'm going to be showing off a bit of an update of my rack and how everything's going here. And I'll also be talking about that cracked tank and a few other tanks that I've got. So guppies are going crazy, they've been breeding like mad. As you can see, there's heaps of different ones. I'm not sure if this guppy here is pregnant or ill, but she's been sitting around like that a little bit every now and then, so hopefully it's more babies, but if not, it's going to be a bit of a worry. All the other fish are doing great though. No illness or anything like that. Nothing passed away from the move, which is great. The shrimp have been doing really good. I've actually counted 5 or 6 now, including a really small baby, which is good news. You know, the babies are getting through, surviving all the guppies. So hopefully, yeah, this guppy here isn't ill. Maybe dropping some fry. She does look quite pregnant, so could be good news. Simba and his shrimp are doing great. Yeah, there's not too much to say. I will be most likely rescaping this tank soon. I don't really like how it looks at the moment. I'll probably put in some gravel, like smaller gravel than this, and a few more of these rocks that I have laying around. And yeah, it's doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. So about that cracked tank, I'm thinking I may use it. I know a lot of people said, you know, either fix it or get rid of it or whatever. And I've asked around, and a lot of people just say don't trust the crack. But I don't know, I'm an ahhing. Something in me says that it could work and it would work fine. You know, it's not like I'm short on tanks. I actually bought 2 more, or 1 more second-hand tank, but I have 2 second-hand tanks ready to go for shrimp and stuff. So, I don't know, it's just something that I'm umming and ahhing about. I have done some testing with it. I filled it up with water and let it sit for a while. And I've sort of like banged on it and all sorts, and the crack hasn't expanded or anything. I don't know if that's a good way to test it, but in my opinion it is. Sort of like a stress test, I guess. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. I don't just want it to be thrown out or something, and I could maybe sell it, but I'm really not sure. As for the rack, getting used to it now. It's pretty awesome to be able to just store all my bits and pieces for my aquariums. I think it's really cool. I've put my pothos up there. I've actually taken out all the pothos out of all my tanks. So I'm going to retry that once I set up my shrimp tank and have a few more things going. Ideally, I'd have the pothos come, you know, like up and around and throughout. But we'll see how that goes. And I may be putting a tank here, or I may just leave it as a little workspace. There's also some ideas that I've had of lowering this and putting the rack on, and also moving this one up. So then when I put my tanks on, there's a bit more space down the bottom. But that's all sort of ideas and maybes. I've got to work out water changes for that lower bit and how much height I'm going to have for myself. So yeah, it's a kind of work in progress still, but I'm really loving the rack. It looks awesome. Every time I see it, I don't know, get some good feels. So I think that guppy is fine. It's just sort of hiding away from the stuff, but it's not, you know, like floating or swimming too bad. It's just chilling. So hopefully it's alright. I do think I need to up the water changes on this tank just because there's so many more guppies, to like maybe, I don't know, 5-day water changes instead of weekly. But we'll see how it goes because, you know, the shrimp don't like the massive change. I'm probably going to start selling some of these guys. They've gone to like the wild type look in a way, so the males look a bit more wild and the females don't have anything. So I may start selling them and see, you know, how much I can sell them for and all that, because yeah, I'm going to run out of space soon. Ideally, I'd be separating the males from the females and sort of slowing down the breeding, but it's a bit tricky when I don't have all the tanks set up. And here's Doc Derpy's tank. You may notice it has changed. I will have a video out about that probably tomorrow or so, or somewhere along the line. I thought I'd redo his tank, and that's what I did. He's doing great though. He's settled in really well. He's looking awesome as usual, and probably wants a bit of a feed. And here's another little work in progress that I've got going at the moment. Just spray painting the back of a second-hand tank that I've had for a little bit. I really love the spray painted black backs on these tanks, and yeah, I think it works really well. It looks really nice, almost professional. So I'm going to finish up that, and yeah, I'll catch you in the next video, guys. If you liked, leave a like. If you think the cracked tank idea is a horrible idea, let me know, and if you think it might work, let me know as well. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.